everyone, and welcome to another episode of 1923 Main Street.
Home of the Disney Travel Podcast with the latest Disney travel news. We are your hosts.
I am Mike Bellabraddock.
And I'm Amelia Bellabraddock. And today, the foodie guide to Walt Disney World hotels, as well as the age-old debate, Halloween or Christmas at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, is it just me, or does it seem like there's way more Halloween food this year than there has been even pre-pandemic?
Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and we've done foodie guides for the Halloween party and some of the parks and stuff, so...
I feel like Disney's had all of these recipes for 3 years during the Halloween party, and they had to pick and choose, and so this is their vault track. They're just like, all of them.
Yeah, so they're pumping
all
them
of
out.
them right
all
now.
The parks, all the hotels, everybody has some Halloween stuff, so if you're heading there in the next... 6 weeks or 5 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever it is, definitely
have fun.
Check some of these out. As always, we're going to publish them all in our blog post and show notes, but we're going to give you our recommended picks right now. And then, we're going to discuss which of these two holidays is the better one to go to if you can only go to one, Christmas or Halloween at Walt Disney World in particular. All right, let's begin with the foodie guide.
All right, so first up, I'm really surprised you didn't flag this. We have a Mickey pumpkin cheesecake. This is a pumpkin cheesecake and a spiced chocolate cake with buttercream and chocolate decor, and this is available at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort, All-Star Music Resort, and All-Star Sports Resort.
At the World Premiere Food Court. Where else would it be there? In the Intermission Food Court and the End Zone Food Court. At the food courts at those hotels. That's okay. But you know what? I'm very discriminating with my snack recommendations. So I don't just pick everything on the list like you do.
Sure. Now, this is available, not quite yet, starting on October 1st and going all the way through to Halloween night.
Yes. So I am coming at it from my... Chef Culinary School perspective. So I believe you have the next one as well.
Sure, I do. This one would actually be well loved in our family, and this is available at Beach Club Resort and Yacht Club at Beaches and Cream Soda Shop. And this is the Butter Pecan Pumpkin Shake. So this is butter pecan ice cream with pumpkin flavoring, caramel and chocolate sauces, as well as a vanilla cupcake with a Mickey pumpkin and sprinkles decor. And this is non-alcoholic, by the way.
That is heavy-duty sugar fest. I guess many of these are, let's face it.
But would you not want to eat this?
I'll try yours. That's what I'll defer to on many of these.
No way I could possibly eat this whole thing, so I would definitely need help from the family.
Let me get one in here. This is one of the ones I think is really, really cool. It's cool looking in particular. So, I gotta say, Contempo Cafe gets some pretty cool things at Disney's Contemporary Resort. And this one, I'll post a picture of it, is the Madame Leota Dark Chocolate Cake. And I just love the art of this one as well. I mean, they all look cool. This one looks really cool because I'm a Haunted Mansion fan in particular. So this is Devil's Food Mini Cake filled with dark chocolate ganache and topped with a chocolate glaze and marshmallow spider webs. Definitely check that one out.
All right, next, I just had to pick something from the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa at Gasparilla Island Grill. This is the Bewitching Mini Mousse Cupcake, and this is basically just cookies and cream, and it's filled with chocolate cupcake and ganache, but it sounds delicious.
That's one of those nice, easy-going ones.
Sometimes basic is better. We don't need a million things all the time.
That's quite true.
Yes.
This one, I think your next one's available at a few places.
Yes.
You're picking out Old Key West Resort.
I'm picking out Old Key West, but it is also available at Saratoga Springs, so around that area, either or. This is the Mummy Mickey Blondie, and so this is just a caramel blondie with caramel buttercream. Again, basic, but it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? I like the way it looks. So this is at Goods Food to Go at Old Key West. This one is an
Artist Palette at Saratoga.
An Artist Palette at Saratoga Springs Resort. It is a Mickey head, like the classic Mickey cutout of Mickey-shaped food. But then they have the toppings like a mummy, right? Sort of laid across it in all directions. So like a mummy that wrapped up. That's what it looks like. I saw this one. I thought, again, wow, that might be too sweet for me. It's like a one bite.
But it's pretty cool because they use the caramel as like a decoration and they didn't have to go overboard.
Again, I'll take a bite of yours.
Again,
I'll
basic.
Take an ear.
It's classic. Now, this one I would eat, but I can't because legal reasons.
This one...
legal reasons, people.
I gotta love this. This is available at select pool bars and lounges across Walt Disney World, the deluxe resorts in particular. If you like Fireball cinnamon whiskey, then you're gonna love what they're calling the spiced caramel apple. This is Fireball whiskey, apple cider, cranberry, and salted caramel, and to top it off...
a candy-shaped glow.
Yeah, so this is a great Halloween cocktail. I may make this at home
I'm just
just to
saying.
give it a test of the home versus Disney's.
If you had perhaps like Starbucks has sugar or some cinnamon syrups, I'm just saying, throw them in there, make a non-alcoholic version. It's possible,
And
people.
that is all oh no, I have one more at my favorite. This is a park, so I'm just going to throw
You
this
just
in.
had to mention
Have
it.
to mention one because it's the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, and we do have the smokehouse at Disney Resort North here in the backyard. This is a s'mores brownie with a pumpkin Mickey on it, and it just looks really cool too. It's pretty
I'll
artsy.
stick to my blondie, thank you.
All right, so as we said, there are a ton more treats. Those are our top picks that we recommend you try if you're going to try anything, because as always, you can't eat them all.
And please let us know how they are.
As much as you want to, yeah. Let us know what you like and don't like. I'm sure they're all winners, as we believe they are. Now, let's move on to the bigger question that all of this has been brewing for us. What is the better holiday to visit Walt Disney World, Halloween or Christmas? They both have parties, they both have a lot of festivities, they both have a lot of food treats and such, but do you have a favorite and why?
Of course I have a favorite. My favorite is very biased, but I have a favorite. Are we going to reveal them now?
Yes, go ahead and
Okay.
then say why.
I vote Christmas. I will always and forever vote Christmas because Christmas is the best holiday. The Christmas spirit, I find, is more joyous than the Halloween spirit. And also, Christmas food is delicious. Gingerbread, anyone?
So maybe this goes to whether or not you're more of a Christmas person or more of a Halloween person.
Probably.
But here's my observations on these things. So I also love Christmas at Walt Disney World. It just brings good, warm feelings for me. First of all, I will say, if you're going to... Now, both of them are well worth doing, right?
Of course.
It's fun to be at Walt Disney World during Halloween season and during the Christmas holiday or broader holiday season now, as they've sort of stretched it out a bit.
Yeah. During the Halloween holiday, starting in mid-August.
But, you know, the thing is that for Halloween, it doesn't really extend into the resorts the way Christmas does. So while we are talking about Halloween treats and goodies that you can get across all the resorts, and even Disney Springs for that matter, and downtown Disney and all that in California, they don't decorate the hotels at all, right? The way they do for Christmas.
Because I feel like the way to put it is the Christmas spirit, especially in like younger children who a lot of them do go to Disney, it's like a big thing because it's Christmas. It's the Christmas spirit. It's a big season at Disney. It sweeps like 2 months and it's the ultimate child's happiness combined with Disney. So of course Disney's going to do it up because it's the most Disneyest time that Disney could ever have. You know?
Yeah, you know,
like it's just the morals of Disney times a million.
So what I'm saying is Christmas or the holiday season at Walt Disney World is more immersive because all the hotels themselves, lobbies and all that properties are really sort of Christmas decked out.
Giant Christmas trees, gingerbread houses, candy canes
all
all
sorts
around.
of stuff.
Like, it's a lot. As well as, of course, everything they have for Halloween, right? They're not skimping on that stuff either.
Yeah, so that's why I think you get more bang for the buck with this sort of immersiveness of the Christmas holiday season if you're going. Now, I'm not talking about locals visiting. I'm talking about those of us who plan vacations to stay there because it's different. You know, you're committing to more, so what are you going to get out of it? And for that reason, I will also say if you're traveling, as we do to these, the way we like to do it is not to be there on the actual holidays, right?
Who wants to be on Main Street when it's at capacity? There's like 100,000 people in the park. It takes you 5 hours to walk
I'm
up
sure we
one
have
street.
a few listeners who actually like that.
No.
We do not, right?
We can't even stay in fireworks crowds on Main Street,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
I
not
don't-
for us.
I'm one of those, odd ducks who love Disney vacations, obviously, but hate crowds. So
Yeah, I don't really know how that works for you.
yeah, well, I just don't wait in lines and I don't wait in crowds, and I've been doing it for 50 years and have a lot of fun. So we like to do both Halloween and Christmas leading up to the actual day. So
Yeah, and by leading up to, we mean mid-August for Halloween.
well, that's for Halloween because it falls into our summer vacation, not mid, sort of towards the end of August.
Yeah.
Right after the Halloween party starts. And then Christmas we like to do around the third week. It's really not that busy.
Because I just like to be home on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Yet, however, if you're offering me a chance to Disney, I will always say yes.
But while I would, if I could be teleported to Walt Disney World for sort of Christmas and New Year's, I would, but I don't want to be there during the just so busy at that time of year. I'm happy to be home, watch the Christmas parade on TV, recorded in
what?
November.
It's a fun game for us, actually, on Christmas Day to check the wait times. Because Flight of Passage, I think one time it reached 5 hours.
Yeah.
We were checking to go out for Christmas dinner. Oh, what's dinner? Oh, 5 hours. Oh, who would want to be there?
Yeah, so with everything back to normal almost right now this year, we'll see what we'll have our Christmas Day. Checking the wait times will be more accurate because it's getting pretty close to full capacity if it's not there already.
Yeah. However, what if you could do both in 1 week? Because Disney flips on a dime overnight.
There are those who do that, but that means you got to be there for Halloween.
Yeah, so.
Which probably is better than being there for Christmas. I've never seen the parks closing on Halloween like they do close during Christmas week. Like Magic Kingdom will shut down due to capacity, and it's pretty much the only time of year it happens.
I mean, you might miss trick-or-treating, but come on. Trick-or-treating at a Disney park, you could miss it in your neighborhood for 1 year.
I'm sure we'll have more Christmas talk coming up in the following weeks as Disney releases information. But for now, we do say both of them are good. Definitely consider both. They're both definitely well worth going. But if you are trying to pick, both of us, I say, are recommending Christmas.
I love Christmas. It's the magical season going like mid-December. It gets you ready for Christmas. You know, it just gets you there.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just not a
agree.
Halloween person. Maybe that's my problem.
And in other news this week, there is one other story, sort of a minor story, but Kite Tales at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park is going away as of the end of September. I mean, we were there. We didn't even go to see it. I don't know. I thought it was one of those sort of a neat idea, but do I really care to see boats and pulling around a bunch of kites on the water? Not really for me. They did have a few issues with it.
Sometimes you get to see them fall over on a crowd of spectators.
Yep. If you really want to go see it, you've got a very short period of time left by the time you're listening to this episode. So you pretty much have to be there.
A little over a week, so good luck for that.
So that is all the news this week. It was almost all food, as Disney is good at doing. Thank you for listening. Let us know what you think about these two respective holidays. Do you go to both? Do you wish you could go to both? Or does one clearly win over the other one? Maybe we'll do a poll this week on Twitter to get the audience feelings about this.
And don't worry, as soon as Disney starts sending out Christmas stuff, we will be updating you because I am a Christmas person through and through.
Absolutely, and we will be there this year to report on everything as it happens. So thank you very much, as always, for joining us each week here at 1923 Main Street. Follow along on social media. Love hearing from you, comments, whether you agree or disagree with us. We love it anyway at 1923 Main Street. And we will see you again next week with more Disney travel news. Have a magical day.
Bye-bye.